Hi, welcome to Irvine Pets and Company. I'm your host, Kathy Graves. And today to start the show, we have this adorable little dog. Darlene, who is this?
This is Carter.
Carter's
He's
cute.
a 4-year-old neutered male, and he is some kind of a spaniel, spaniel mix.
Okay.
But he loves to have his tummy rubbed.
Oh.
He is just a real cuddler. He's great on leash. He's a real fun dog.
He's adorable. And we have lots of adorable dogs and cats and rabbits and sometimes birds and guinea pigs here at the Irvine Animal Care Center. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the next 30 minutes of Irvine Pets and Company. Frank, you have a handsome guy here, and he's very well mannered too. Who is this?
This is Chaka. Chaka is about 3 years old, we think. He's part of our Third Chance program.
Great.
And he's a Catahoula Hound Labrador mix.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
But I think you said he walks very well on a leash.
Yes, I had him on a loose leash. He's very well mannered. So somebody spent a lot of time with him, I think.
That's great. So
And he's a handsome young man.
he is. And even though he's a bigger dog, the fact that he is so well trained, he'd be able to go into a home and just fit right in, I think.
Yes, he does not seem to be bothered by other dogs. And he's very people-oriented. He likes to walk alongside you.
What a great dog. Well, I know he's eyeing the rabbits and the chickens that are off camera, and he's just sitting there so nicely knowing he can't go anywhere.
He's admiring them.
He is. Well, Chaka can go somewhere. He can go to your home. So if you're looking for a very handsome, well-mannered dog, this is Chaka. Lori, who's this cute little lady you have here?
This cute little lady is Violet.
Yeah.
Terrier mix, about 2 years old. She's spayed and ready to go. And she's just a bundle of joy. She loves to have people company. She loves belly rubs.
Oh.
They're the best. And she's good on a leash too.
Well, that's good. And I know she's just come out of her kennel, so she's jumping with joy right now. Get a little bit of that enthusiasm
Well,
out.
at 2 years old, she's still got a lot of energy, but she's past the worst part of puppyhood, I think.
Oh, yeah, but at 2 years old, I'm sure that's going. But
She still has a lot of energy.
yeah, well, she's been sleeping all night, and she came out and she said, "Yippee, I'm out here on the grass."
That's right. Oh, a belly. Here comes a belly rub.
That's right. Well, she's an adorable little girl and just a perfect size for a lot of people. And she would just bring joy to, I think, anybody who adopted her.
Easygoing girl.
She is. This is Violet. Deborah, you have got the biggest bundle of energy I have seen in a long time.
Yes, I do. This is Crocker. He's about 1.5 years. He's a Brussels Griffon mix. Has a most darling underbite that you'd ever want to see.
It's very cute.
And he's very playful and he's very puppyish. But he knows sit and he loves his treats, so he's highly trainable
Great.
and just a bundle of joy.
Oh, he is, and somebody that'll take just a little bit of time working with him. I think his previous owners probably didn't spend enough time to start with.
Right.
But say he loves treats, and that's a great motivator. Plus, he's just so darn cute.
He is.
After watching the Westminster Dog Show a few weeks ago, we have all these wonderful breeds like the Brussels Griffon, and we do get them in the shelter. Now, he probably is a mix, but he's got a lot of that great breed in him.
Yeah, well, he's a lot of fun.
He is.
just
So
a fun
somebody
guy.
that's probably an active family or an active person, he would just be the perfect dog for you. This is Crocker. Darlene, this is an absolutely wonderful little girl. And she's being so good.
She is. She's very attentive, but she's not dog reactive. She's looking at the dogs, but she doesn't bark at the dogs.
Great.
She does, well, her name is Shandy. She's about 2 years old. She's a terrier mix, and she is just a delight. She walks well on the leash. She can sit, and she's very attentive to her humans, so she wants to please. And she's a doll. She's really cute. Very fun little dog.
She is beautiful. We have great volunteers here, and one of them has groomed her to just bring out all of her beauty.
And she was a little matted on the back here, and so we got the mats out, and she's adorable. She's ready for adoption.
Oh, she is. I can just see sitting at home with her on my lap or at anyone's side.
Which she does like to do. She's a cuddler. She likes to sit in your lap.
Oh.
But she's very confident. She walks like she knows where she's going and what she's doing.
Well, she knows she's so darn cute.
That's right.
Well, somebody's looking for an adorable dog, a little lap dog. This is Shandy. Well, you're here with another adorable little dog. And what exactly is Pee-wee?
Well, this tiny little guy
He
is
is.
full grown. He is a Chihuahua Terrier mix.
Okay.
He's about 2. So this is it. This is as big as he gets. And I tell you, he loves to just sit in your lap, and you know, this is fine. Life is good.
Life
Just
is
like
good.
this.
Life is good. What a great little dog for somebody that wants a smaller dog for ease of carrying around and just taking care of. It's a great little size.
I don't think walking is a big deal to him. I think this is just fine.
Going for a carry is great.
A carry is good, yes.
I'd like to mention that Pee-wee is in one of our sponsored kennels. Actually, one of our longtime volunteers here, Jan Proden, has sponsored a kennel in memory of her husband. She and her husband both loved animals like Pee-wee here, and it's a great way to support the shelter if you can't come down and volunteer. Even if you can, then you can sponsor a kennel, and it helps with our Third Chance program and with our extended care program. And little Pee-wee is benefiting from that too.
Yes, he is.
If you're looking for a great little dog, would you say a carry and a lap dog probably?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please come over and see Pee-wee. Well, Deborah, this is little Petunia, and I understand she was a mom. Now all the puppies have gone home.
Right. Yes, and she was a fantastic mom to her puppies.
Good.
And now she's looking for her own home, and she's just a very beautiful Chihuahua. And she is about 3 years old,
Okay.
and she has that beautiful brindle color. So she's very unusual looking for a Chihuahua.
Oh, she is.
Very beautiful, and really a sweet girl. Very sweet.
Well, she's good, and it looks like she's had some training, or you're working on some training with her, which is great. Now, she might also be a good guard dog, too. She's a little dog with a big voice when she wants to have one, so somebody would hear that and go, oh my goodness, until they look to see who was there.
She walks great on a leash, too. So
that's-
she's really perfect for your little walks around town.
Well, that's great. Well, now that the pups have gone home, Mom's having empty nest syndrome. So she'd like to go to your home and start her own little nest. So if you're looking for a great little dog, beautiful Chihuahua, this is Petunia. Frank, this dog shows that big is beautiful.
Yes, she is big and beautiful. She's a real sweetie. Her name is Marigold.
I love that name.
Okay. Obviously, she's a Rottweiler.
Uh-huh.
And she is one of the sweetest Rottweilers I have ever seen.
She's just adorable,
Yeah.
and she came in from our Third Chance program.
Yes,
and-
she's another one of our Third Chance
Yeah.
programs today.
Yeah, I'm afraid that her time was running out
Yeah.
wherever she was, and so we're giving her a chance here to be adopted.
Yes, and she's only about a year and a half old.
Oh, she's got lots
So
of
she
good
has
years.
a lot left in her. Yeah.
Now, somebody looking for a nice, big, sturdy dog, and probably someone whose dog experience would be a good owner for her.
Right, and I think her prior owner probably spent a lot of time training her because she's walks well on the leash. Had her on a loose leash today, and as you can see, she's just standing here making observations.
Yes, she is. She's just a very gentle dog, very quiet. Kind of wants to go see what's going on over there, but she knows she has
there's
to
a
stay
little bit
here.
of a setup going on there for our bake sale today.
Right. Well, so if you're looking for big and beautiful, this is Marigold.
For more information about the animals featured on today's program, stop by the Irvine Animal Care Center or call our office.
In a good mood. she's just as happy as can be. She's my sweet little angel, she's my D.O.G.
If you're looking for a fun new friend, shelters are the best places to find one.
You don't say.
There you'll discover healthy, loving animals waiting to become a part of your family.
You'll always be the best of friends.
To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org.
Brenda, you're here with a really sweet girl, but extremely shy and not doing well in a shelter environment.
Yeah, this is Abigail.
Uh-huh.
She's 3 years old.
Okay.
And she's a very sweet cat, very, very sweet. She's just a little shy. The shelter's kind of scared her quite a bit.
Right, like all animals, some of them adapt better to the surroundings and others don't. A lot of cats will go, oh, well, I'm here. But Abigail, I don't know whether she's had something very traumatic in her life. She came in as a stray, I understand, and we don't know what's happened. She is doing probably some stress grooming, which is why her fur is out. There's nothing wrong with her fur. She just does stress grooming, which some cats do when they're under a lot of stress.
Right.
So we'd really like to get her into her home. She's just the sweetest little girl.
She's very sweet, very sweet.
I think she'd probably just sit on your lap when you're home.
Yes, yeah, when we take her out of her cage, that's exactly what she does.
Well, somebody looking for just a great cat. She's what, how old?
She's 3.
She's 3, okay. If you're looking for a real sweetie, somebody that will just warm up to you but needs a quiet home, this is Abigail. We have a beautiful girl here, black and white. She is?
This is Taffy, and
Okay.
Taffy has been with us for a little while, and she's
she
ready
has.
for a home.
Yeah, she seems a little anxious. She says, I'm anxious to go home.
Yeah, she's anxious to find a home. She's usually very calm, but she's a little nervous. I love Taffy because I think she looks like she's wearing a toupee.
Oh,
She has a little wig on.
yeah, maybe she wants to sit in your lap and be a little bit more. There she goes. Whoops, or maybe there she goes.
There we go.
Well, she does. Maybe just a little additives.
Yeah, she's been in the kitty clubhouse, so she gets along really well with other kitties.
Okay.
And so if you have a multi-cat home, she'd fit in perfectly. And she's a really nice lap cat when she's not a little nervous.
Well, they come into this room and it's a different environment.
Yeah.
That's what's so great about our community rooms is they're used to living with other cats.
Right.
So when you take them into your home, when you have cats, you still have to go through that introduction period.
Need a little time to get used to each other, but
Right.
she obviously, she's lived with as many as 10 cats in that room, and now there's not as many, but she is really sweet and loving and ready for home.
Well, Taffy is ready to go home. So if you maybe have a cat right now that would like a friend, or you'd like a friend for your cat,
Yes.
this is Taffy. Brenda, we have kittens.
We do. This is Paisley and Polka Dot.
Okay.
And they're 11 weeks old today.
Today is it's your birthday,
Yeah.
your 11-week birthday. Now they are sisters.
Yes, they're sisters. There was 5 in the litter.
Uh-huh.
And they're here back at the shelter to get adopted.
Okay, well they've been in our foster program, which we've talked about before. We have wonderful volunteers like you.
Yeah.
You're in the foster program, and you take these wonderful little kittens until they're ready to be adopted.
Yes.
What fun that must be.
It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it'd be great if you could have 2 little kitties like this. And somebody looking for a pair of kitties, it would be wonderful if they could go home together.
That'd be wonderful. And they were raised with a dog.
Oh, they were?
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
people out there who have a dog that's looking for a couple of kittens, what a perfect pair this would be.
Perfect.
I'd be speaking to you too. Yeah. So if you're looking for an adorable pair of kittens, they have been in a home environment, they're used to dogs, they've been together, and again you have?
Paisley and Polka Dot.
We have one of our big senior guys here.
Yes, this is Toby.
Oh.
He is such a sweet kitty. He's a little scared of the camera, I think, right now, but if you sit with him in a room, he's very sweet.
He is, and I understand he was owner relinquished because the owner had to go into assisted living or a nursing home and couldn't take him. So, you know, it's really important to make arrangements for your pets.
Absolutely, put them in your will.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, things can happen in life, and they're your pets with no place to go. And we got great guys like Toby here.
Yeah, and Toby's actually declawed in the front, which I don't agree with declawing, but if you want a declawed cat, perfect to rescue one.
Yeah, it's really an awful thing to do to a cat if you read about it. But since he's here in that way and somebody is looking for one, then he'd be perfect.
He'd be perfect.
And he's in our Seniors for Seniors program, meaning if you are 62 and older, you may have your adoption fee waived for Toby. He's actually at 7. He's not really a senior, but just for shelter purposes, that's how he gets classified. So if you're looking for a great guy, this is Toby. Well, Lori has a foxy little girl here.
Yes, she's a spayed female. She's about 4, very active. Alert cat, loves just about anything that moves. Toys, birds outside, she'll talk to, chases things. She's a very eager to get around cat.
She is, and I understand that she loves the laser toys. That's a great toy if you have a cat that loves to chase. And it's great because you can sit on your sofa and sit there and use the laser toy, and the cat's just going all over the room. So you don't have to really do much of anything but point the laser.
You can just wig out on your
That's right,
exercise.
you can just wig out. But Foxy's a great little girl. She loves to sit at our windows here. Our Get Acquainted rooms and our big community rooms have these huge picture windows. It's kind of like giant TV for them.
Yes, and don't leave out her beautiful markings. I think she's a particularly lovely face.
Oh, right. She's a beautiful calico. Just gorgeous and wonderful markings on her face. So if you're looking for a little girl that loves to play, let's just sit in your lap. This is Foxy. Well, Erica, we have the Pride and Prejudice kittens here.
We do. This is Darcy.
And I have Bingley.
Oh, and they are the cutest little kittens.
Aren't they? They're actually from the same litter as the 2 sisters that we just had on.
Yeah, and they're about 11 weeks old. And they're part of the Third Chance program.
Oh, great.
So
these kittens came in from other shelters. Unfortunately, some of the larger shelters just don't have facilities to take care of kittens. So thank goodness we do have room, and we have the Third Chance program. So it gives these kittens a chance to go to a great home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like the 2 girls we had before, they have been in foster care. They've grown up with a dog.
With the dog, which is very cute picture. So.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Yeah, so if somebody has a dog, or if you don't have a dog.
Either way.
It'd be wonderful. And it'd be wonderful again for them to go home together.
Yes, it would. They little friends, they're very bonded, and they would be very fun to have 2 of them.
I can't think of anything more fun than just hours of watching kittens play together, puppies play together. So again, if you're looking for some great kittens, we have Mr. Darcy and Mr. Bingley. Well, we had our big and beautiful dog earlier. Now we have our big and beautiful cat.
Yes, this is Sharky. And Sharky, despite the name, is a girl.
Let's change Sharky's name. Shark Cat?
Maybe. And she's definitely not like a shark.
She's not.
Except she is big and beautiful. And look at those beautiful green eyes.
Oh, she's got gorgeous eyes. Now, she is a cat that's going to need some brushing.
Definitely.
She does have a lot of fur, and especially starting into spring and summer, but she's got a beautiful, beautiful coat.
And she does not mind being brushed. She likes to be brushed, so
that's
good.
That's good. We have wonderful Get Acquainted rooms here at the shelter. So we don't want you to come in and just say, I want that cat out of the kennel. We want you to come in and get to know them and make sure that it's a good fit for you and your family or your household.
And I noticed a couple just out there just now with a cat, and the cat was going back and forth between the 2, and everything seemed perfect. I think that's a keeper there.
I think so. That's a cat with good marketing skills.
Yes, very much so.
Big, beautiful, wonderful cat. This is Sharky. Well, here we have the beginning of the Irvine Animal Care Center Biggest Loser contest, and she will be our first candidate for that.
This is Shell, and she's a vocal stray who loves to be petted. And her idea of life is flat surfaces that are soft.
Well, now this is truly the case of a cat that's truly been overfed. She has come in as a stray, but we're not sure how long she was a stray. I know she was found in one of the industrial complexes and may have been fed junk food by the workers at lunchtime. And this is your body on junk food. Yes. This is a real example of that.
But she's really very nice, very sweet cat.
She is.
Everybody at the shelter loves her.
She's adorable, but you need to take her home, get her on a diet, and get her on an exercise program. So if you're looking for big and beautiful
and loving,
this is Shell.
For more information about the animals featured on today's program, stop by the Irvine Animal Care Center or call our office.
Been bitten in the heart by a kitten with big green eyes and snow white paws. I know for certain she'll be climbing my curtain, leaving her hairballs on the floor. But I like cats.
I hope you find a home. I hope you find a home. Hey, maybe you'll be picked next. Maybe you'll be picked next. We've been caged together too long. We've been caged together too long. How come nobody ever picks me? Maybe they're looking for somebody different. Pick me. Well, the shelter's closing up for another day. You didn't get picked. I know. Tomorrow. Guaranteed.
Well, Michelle's here, and these are our 2 longest rabbit residents, probably the longest residents at the shelter. I just don't understand why. They're just gorgeous rabbits.
They're gorgeous rabbits. They've got a really sweet disposition.
Oh.
They're brother and sister. They were from a litter of 11.
Oh my goodness.
And they were all named after snack foods. Right here I have Chex, and Kathy has Frito. And you can see they're very sweet bunnies.
They're just adorable, and as you said, rabbits have a lifetime bond between them once it's formed. Is that
They
correct?
do. They're social animals, and their bond is for life. And these two have a very strong bond, and they need to go together.
Now, a first-time rabbit owner, would this be a good pair for them?
They would. This pair would be, because they're very gentle, sweet. They're larger rabbits, so with kids, you know, they would be great.
Well, they're a wonderful pair, and it's sometimes just like animals and different species and colors just get overlooked sometimes. But this is a great pair, so if you're looking for a wonderful pair of rabbits, maybe you've never had them before, come over and look at them, and our staff and volunteers can tell you how to take care of them. They're wonderful pets. Well, Bobby's here with Bellagio. That's kind of poetic sounding.
And Bellagio, she has a brother named Dimitri. We'd really like the two of them to go home together, if possible, because they are bonded. She was actually born at the shelter.
Oh.
Mommy and Daddy came in, and an hour later we had 7.
Oh my goodness, that does happen sometimes.
We only have 2 left. And you know, one thing about bunnies, the commitment is very big. I just had a bunny that would turn 12 years old.
Oh my goodness.
So they can live from 8 to 10 years normally and up to 12 or 13. So they do have a long life.
Well, I think that's good to know. So people that get into it know that they are going to have a pet for a while.
Very much so.
Some of the smaller breeds like hamsters or so forth,
Yeah,
maybe
don't.
2 years or so, which they're good pets for kids. But a rabbit, it's like almost a cat or a larger breed dog
Yeah.
will have a lifespan of that.
And also, we are coming up on Easter.
We are.
And if you want to make a commitment to the bunny, come see the ones at the shelter. They need homes first, and buying one at a pet store is very risky.
Yeah.
Because you really don't know what you're getting, and all of ours are spay and neutered and ready to go home, and we can tell you all about their personalities.
That's what's great, because our volunteer and staff here, they do match you up with the right rabbit. So if you're looking for another wonderful pair, this is Bellagio and her brother is Dimitri.
Yes.
So this rabbit walks into a bar. Bartender looks at it and says, "Why the long face? Michelle, why the long face?"
The long face because this rabbit is actually the breed called a Belgian hare. And despite the name, she is a rabbit and not a hare, but this beautiful breed is responsible for a huge surge in rabbit popularity.
I can
because
see
she's
why.
Beautiful.
She is very exotic looking too. I like all rabbits around face, but just looking at her, she's more unusual looking than some that you see.
Yes, she's a really sweet bunny. She's about 2 years old, and you know, rabbits live on average about 10 years.
Okay.
So she's gonna make somebody a pet for a very long time.
Well, she is just gorgeous. Yes, and I love that face. So if you're looking for a rabbit that's a little different looking and looks more like a hare, this is a gorgeous rabbit. And again, her name is?
Her name is Kendall.
For more information about the animals featured on today's program, stop by the Irvine Animal Care Center or call our office.
Are you thinking of giving your child an Easter bunny this year? Well, think again. Do you know that rabbits can live longer than large dogs? Do you also know that rabbits do not make good companions for children? And do you know that rabbits should be spayed and neutered like dogs and cats for both health and behavior reasons? So do the right thing and get your child a stuffed bunny toy this Easter.
Hey there, can't get enough of these cute little animal buddies? Well, after the show, why not surf on over to www.irvineshelter.org. www.irvineshelter.org.
Which door should you open? Come on, which one? If only there were two of you. Using ICANN on the internet, low-income tax filers can get an earned income tax credit of up to $4,000. It's fast and it's free. Don't be tempted by a refund anticipation loan. You may be told you'll get your money right away, but you give up as much as half of it. You shouldn't have to share your refund. Call your local legal aid program to find ICANN access or visit www.icannefile.org.
Bobby, this rabbit is in heaven right now, just sitting on your lap, being petted.
This is the nicest, most cuddly bunny.
Oh.
He loves to be held, which is very unusual. His name is Jelly Bean.
Okay.
And everybody, all of us volunteers want him because he's just a lover.
Well, he is. He is a wonderful rabbit, just like all the animals we
Yes.
have here at the Irvine Animal Care Center. So it's almost springtime, time for a new start, time for a new member of your family. So we'll see you here at the Irvine Animal Care Center and next time on Irvine Pets and Company.
Don't forget, spay or neuter your pet.